The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." Yet, so many people in this world struggle to find inner peace. Instead of looking within, they measure their worth by comparing themselves to others. This comparison often leads to jealousy, a quiet, unspoken force that can create negativity in relationships and disrupt harmony in our lives. Jealousy doesn't always reveal itself in obvious ways. It often hides behind subtle words, disguised actions, and unspoken tension. But if we pay close attention, we can recognize the signs. More importantly, we can respond with wisdom, kindness, and detachment, so that we do not let the envy of others disturb our own peace. In this video, we will explore 3 subtle signs that someone may be secretly jealous of you and how to navigate these situations using Buddhist wisdom. Sign number 1. They downplay your achievements. Imagine this. You've worked hard, overcome obstacles, and finally achieved something meaningful. Perhaps it's a new job, a personal milestone, or a small success that brings you joy. You share your happiness with someone expecting support, but instead their reaction is indifferent. They may say, "Oh, that's nice," but their tone lacks sincerity. Or they might dismiss your achievement saying, "You got lucky," or "It's not that impressive." Why does this happen? The truth is, when someone secretly feels jealous, they struggle to celebrate the success of others. Instead of seeing your achievement as inspiration, they see it as a reminder of what they lack. And because of their own insecurities, they try to diminish your happiness in subtle ways. Buddhism teaches us that attachment to comparison leads to suffering. When someone ties their self-worth to how they measure up against others, jealousy takes root. The Buddha once taught that the root of suffering is attachment. And in this case, the attachment to external validation makes people unable to genuinely appreciate the happiness of others. So, how should we respond? With wisdom and detachment. If someone downplays your success, do not seek their approval. Instead, remind yourself, your journey is yours alone. You do not need validation from others to know your worth. Instead of feeling hurt or frustrated, cultivate compassion. Recognize that their reaction is a reflection of their own struggles, not of your achievements. A wise person does not waver in the face of jealousy. They continue forward with quiet confidence, knowing that the light of their path is not dimmed by another's shadow. Sign number 2. They compete with you, even when there's no competition. Have you ever met someone who always tries to outshine you? No matter what you do, they feel the need to do it better. You share a personal achievement, and they immediately counter with something they've done. You mention a moment of happiness, and they shift the conversation to themselves. It's as if they see life as a race, one they refuse to lose. This is one of the clearest signs of hidden jealousy. Instead of celebrating your growth, they turn it into a silent competition. The need to constantly win stems from deep insecurity. Their happiness is not measured by their own progress, but by how they compare to others. The Buddha taught that attachment leads to suffering. Those who are trapped in jealousy are unknowingly suffering because they are attached to external validation. The Four Noble Truths teach us that suffering arises from craving recognition, craving superiority, craving to be seen as better. But true happiness is not found in being above others. It is found in inner peace. When faced with someone who competes unnecessarily, remember this: do not engage in the competition. Do not feel the need to prove yourself. A wise person understands that no two journeys are the same. When you realize that true success is measured by inner contentment, not by comparison, their competition becomes meaningless. Respond with equanimity, smile, acknowledge their words, but do not let their need for superiority affect your peace. After all, a river does not compete with the ocean, it simply flows at its own pace. Sign number 3. They disguise criticism as advice or jokes. Sometimes jealousy does not appear as competition or indifference, it appears as words. Have you ever heard someone say, "I'm just joking," but their words feel like an insult? Or they give you advice that subtly makes you doubt yourself. These are small, passive-aggressive remarks that are meant to bring you down, hidden behind a smile. In Buddhism, the Eightfold Path teaches us about right speech. Words have power, they can uplift or harm. Jealous individuals often use words to plant doubt in your mind, because they themselves are struggling with self-doubt. Their disguised criticism is not about you, it is about them. Instead of reacting emotionally, pause, observe, recognize their words for what they are, an expression of their own suffering. Do not let their negativity enter your mind. Instead, respond with awareness. You do not have to defend yourself. You do not have to react. A wise person knows that silence is sometimes the strongest response. Recognizing jealousy is not about judging others. It is about understanding human nature. Those who feel jealous are not bad people. They are simply lost in their own suffering. Jealousy is a reflection of their inner struggles, not of your actions. By responding with wisdom, compassion, and detachment, we protect our own peace. We do not absorb negativity. Instead, we remain grounded, moving forward with confidence and clarity. As the Buddha once said, holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Do not let the jealousy of others disturb your journey. Stay true to your path and let your inner peace be your guide. If you found this insight valuable, consider subscribing to our channel for more wisdom from Buddhist teachings. Leave a comment below. Have you ever encountered jealousy? How did you handle it? Let's learn and grow together.